Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy. One skip I am, you're not. How you doing? What's going on? Tell me everything. I want to know. Guys, please like, subscribe, and share. I'd really appreciate it. I have a question. And I just keep asking myself, I just want to know, why do people in the household that Gypsy lives in feel like they're safe? How could that be? The one person that loved Gypsy is unalived in the most brutal way. It wasn't even with any kind of compassion, as we know. It was brutal. Dee Dee felt it. Dee Dee felt it. So, and we know why I think that happened, because it was, again, supposed to look like, a botched home invasion. But forget that. Gypsy admitted to begging Nick for 2 years to unalive her mom. So, how does Christy feel safe? How does Rod feel safe? How do any of the in-laws feel safe? How do the two men feel safe? How do they feel like Gypsy could not be that way to them when her only cheerleader was the person that she unalived, again, in a most brutal way, let alone unalived? We have seen pictures of Gypsy, and she's got that stupid ass smile ear to ear. And she has taken advantage. When they left Louisiana, Gypsy was 14 years old. 14 years old, and I'm sure as strong, as willed as she is now, she was then. So the behavior has perpetuated. The question is, where's it gone? It hasn't gone anywhere. The behavior still perpetuates all the weird, messed up shit she wanted to do with her make-believe daughter for Nick. Where did that go? All the kinky stuff, it's still coming out. She goes on a show and she takes it to an adult store, an adult toy store. There's not a lot that she keeps together. She shares with everybody as if there's no shame or embarrassment. She wrote things that didn't have to be written because she got off on it, about the barbecue sauce. Why did that matter? Especially when we've come to find out that she was the one that initiated this. So she didn't have to put any of that in the book at all. She put it in the book, and then she blamed it on Nick, and now it's come out through the FOIAs that it was her nasty mind. She knew it was nasty. That's why she blamed it on Nick, right? But it was her idea, and we see that. It's not nasty anymore. It's more nasty, I think. Absolutely so. And why that doesn't ring sirens and bells and whistles. She has a daughter. She has been wearing wigs. She could say incognito. Bullshit. Bullshit. Because if she wanted to be incognito, she wouldn't be on social media. Think about it. This stuff is still there. It's manifesting in different ways. Where do you guys think this behavior came from? You don't think that this is a manifestation? You don't think that this is still inside of her? This accent, this other persona?
So you want me to take my shit down, right? Okay, how about you quit talking about me? It's been 3 fucking months since I texted you. And you're spiraling out of control. So just remember, just as much dirt as you have on me, I have on you, honey. You punch at me, I punch back 10 times harder. Go see a therapist.
So you think that's normal behavior, to take on an accent and I punch 10 times harder than you will? You're like, come on, man. Like, say hello to my little friend. Come on, man. When Ryan shared the messages And Gypsy decided to say, hey, my relationship was in trouble and I was postpartum. And a few of you have written me and said, no, she said she didn't have any issues with postpartum. And you're right. And you're right. So once again, her lies, because she had to open her mouth, all because why? Because Ryan stood up for himself? There's got to be more to this than this. This woman is so sick that really she will jeopardize her parents, step-parent, and real dad's relationship so that she doesn't look bad because of what Ryan said. That's the problem. That's what I'm saying, is that some of this stuff is just so out of control. And where's it landing? So apparently, come to find out, maybe it's true, maybe it's not true, maybe it's just for, I don't know, maybe it's just for us to be talking about. There's enough to be talking about when somebody unalives their mom simply because they wanted to. Again, Gypsy was 14 years old when they got in that life helicopter to go to Aurora. It was Aurora or Springfield, wherever it was in Missouri. That's where they went. But Gypsy, she was 14 years old. How old was she when she jumped off the porch? What, 42? I mean, does Gypsy strike any of you as stupid? Listen, she loses her temper. She doesn't think before she does things. She has no plan B. She's all. But you really think that her mom bullied her? Where do you see people bullying her? And the worst bit about it is, in prison, you learn to be a better criminal. You learn to... She was conning men out of money. She was sending atrocious letters to men. So in prison, you learn how to be a better criminal. You learn how to get away with things, right? She never went through therapy, supposedly couples therapy. And the question now is, where'd the bad behavior go? It's here. She's never dealt with it. The root of it, never dealt with it. And what, you think it's not going to come out somewhere else when it's never been dealt with? Of course it is. Of course it is. So now we're to believe that Gypsy and Ken have broken up because why? Maybe because Gypsy supposedly told their personal business that they were having problems, that Ken didn't feel so close, that she reached out to Ryan. Is that it? What is it? And are we to believe that people are now following Ryan? What? So even if it is, let me just say, even if this is about getting content creators to run in circles and for content to make Gypsy, I don't know, to give her more noticeability and more of an audience, the mainstream media, again, is picking up on this, and they're seeing the real picture too. So I know that the saying is there's no such thing as bad publicity. It is when you're a fucking criminal. It is when you unalived your mom. It certainly is all of the above. So that's not true. Guys, Gypsy's newest abuse comes from this new channel that I found, and I really like it. Snarky Beesh? Anyway... It's snarky bitch, but she's from the UK, and just listen to this, and this is where I first heard, oh my god. And the worst part is, there's no doubt that Gypsy, I think, thinks that she can sing. Otherwise, why would you put that out there? Why would she think that we want to hear this? Can you imagine living in a house and having somebody sing like that and think that they're good at singing? That poor baby. This woman calls it child abuse. And there's some more videos that we're going to check out too, but check this one out. It's pretty funny.
A poor baby's ear singing Disney tunes because her own mum told her she's got a voice of an angel. To prove she wasn't an angel, she killed her. So unfortunately for Grifty's daughter, she's squawking "Let it go" down her ear. Surely that's a form of child abuse. In an effort to prove she's a good mum, someone asked her, "Can you make a day in her life?" And this was her effort.
What I can do to test the limits and break through. No right, no wrong, no rules for me. I'm free. Let it go, let it go.
So 3 minutes squealing to your daughter is a day in the life video for a mommish murderer. Did you notice the words as well? She just sang the lyric. No rules for me. Now I'm free. So let it go. I'm not sure if she's brighter than I thought she was. And she's throwing it in people's faces that she can get away with murder. Now she's free and we should all forget about the past. Or is it just a coincidence? Because I didn't think she had the mental capacity for that.
That was funny, right? So yeah, check out her channel. I love the snark, guys. I love the snark. So I'm going to put out some more videos. We'll catch up on some more stuff. In the meantime, I thought I'd share this with you. The real question is, the behavior, it hasn't gone anywhere. So where's it going to show up? Gypsy, your kink is showing. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Please, again, like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much for your memberships, cash apps, super thanks, super chats. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.